Oh, Tabos. Oh, fuck. Keisha.
The Bruins will put total leather and will get started. Coming out with it, it's Branch. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. First down here for the offense. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Catch in the middle, it's Jordan. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with the first down.
They pick up the first down on the drag route. I know that seems like a simple route, but it's actually a lot more complex than what it looks like because that route changes based on whether it's man or zone. If it's man coverage, he's flying across the field. If it's zone, he's got to sit down over the ball in a soft spot, giving his quarterback a place to go with it. Nice job of those guys being on the same page there.
Out of the gun, the inside give. Still running at the 40. Hit the afterburners, kid. He's got the sidelines going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line.
Well, there's a big run on offense, and guys, I don't think a defender even touched him anywhere near the line of scrimmage. That's how big that hole was.
Makes the grab. It's Jordan. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up.
And that's why play action is going to be big in this game. You saw how it just frees the second level of that defense just for a second and allowed the tight end to work himself vertically down the field. But how about this guy after the catch, right? So hard to bring down. What a weapon.
He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
Well, they try to go quarterback design run on that play, but the defense just not buying it. Nice job, everybody playing downhill and making a tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Direct snap. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on second down, this little third to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
Needs to get it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. And he'll be knocked down at the 2-yard line. This offense wants to establish an aggressive identity. They'll go for it on 4th down. Dropping back, it's Jordan. Gets drilled as he releases it, and the ball just trickles to the ground.
Coaches talk about it all the time. We're going to be aggressive. Well, they were aggressive on that first drive. They go for it on 4th down. No dice. Now you put your defense on the field. I like the aggressiveness, but now you got to deal with some of the consequences.
Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Yeah, and the running back didn't get much here, but, you know, you clearly want to always establish the tempo, run the football, be consistent, make that defense physically meet the challenge.
Looking to pass on 2nd down. He holds it in, and nobody's close. He's running free down the middle. And he'll take it all the way. They couldn't bring him down. Touchdown, UCLA!
And the biggest thing is identifying coverages, right? The quarterback has to line up and see what he's seeing and see those safeties. I know outside with that safety in the middle of the field, I got a chance to attack and attack deep with my speedster, and he does a great job throwing the football out there, and he does the rest with the catch and then striding it into the end zone.
He'll bring it out. It's Branch. He took the risk bringing it out of the end zone, and he'll go out of bounds at the 20. The offense set for a first down play. Quarterback will audible. Running back goes in motion. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Jordan. And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy. First down to start the drive after the break. He wants to throw. Feeling some heat. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Alabama pushing the tempo.
Well, this defense felt coming into the game that if he was going to try to throw from the pocket, they could get to him and affect his accuracy, and they did on that last play.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. He'll just keep slinging it. Going for the big play. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. On fourth down, looking for the completion. He's not afraid to go deep. And the pass hits, picked off. He'll try to take it back. The 40. He is finally out of bounds, but he was smelling that in. Georgia Southern will kick it off to get things started. Fielded in the end zone, it's Branch. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. Line gets set, first down. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They make the stop, but this running game moves the chains as they get the first down.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a first down.
They're backed up just a little, 1st and 10 from their own 19. He's looking to throw it. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26.
Well, you got to give the defense a lot of credit on this play because they were doing a nice job understanding who had the football and where they were. So a nice job by the defense rallying around that ball carrier and now not giving up the first down.
On 3rd and short, the power run here. He gets it to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. They're in their own territory, but they are undeterred. 4th and inches, and they'll go for it. Wide out in motion. On 4th down, trying to keep the drive alive with the run. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Aggressive. You want to be aggressive. You want to take chances, and you tell your team about it all week, and you come out, you get an opportunity in the first half to go for it on 4th down. You shot your shot. The problem is now you put your defense in a bad situation early in this game where you're going to have to try to find a way to get a stop and create some momentum.
Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. And he just chucks it into the 4th row.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
Dropping back, it's Jordan. Gets it out quickly. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
And the Eagles get enough for the first down.
You know, this is a running back who wants the ball, and he wants the offense to run through him. Really nice job there on the 3rd down of this opening drive for his offense. I can't wait to see what kind of game this guy's going to have.
Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. He's going to pass. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete.
I love the decision by the quarterback. He found the open man, just don't love the throw. Got to be a little bit more accurate, make it easier on your target.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Looking to throw on 2nd down. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles.
And how about the offense? They spread them out. Everybody spread wide. Easier to read a defense when you do that. They find the matchup they want, and they get rewarded with the score.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Cameron. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Here comes that Alabama offense. We'll see if that failed fourth down in their own end last time David sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
Looking downfield, it's Jordan. Looking to the big tight end. Finds a man in the middle. Right down the gut of the field. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown Tide.
And how about the tight end showing off the athletic ability? Does a great job in the blocking game. Now, when you need to make a big play in the passing game, you just turn him loose, throw him the football, and he can make big plays like he did right here.
And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 34 with the first down.
And when you get zone coverage and you're running curls and the wide receiver sprints off the ball, what happens? That DB starts to bail, and that wide receiver comes back, and it's easy pitch and catch for the offense.
Looking to go up top on first down. And that one's too high and too wide, out of bounds and incomplete.
You hear about shot plays all the time. Offensive coordinators love to take deep shots down the field. They plan them. They plan when they're going to do them, and I bet you we'll plan to see a few more throughout this game.
Defense dropping into soft coverage. On second down, he'll let it fly. This time it's complete. Makes the catch and he's brought down.
Well, the short passing game is a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play. So this can certainly open things up later on.
To the air, it's Jordan. Working that left side now. And they'll move the chains and a good way to wrap up the first quarter. Georgia Southern really efficient on offense. Trying to find his man on first down. And he left that one short, tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose.
Missed opportunity on offense. QB and receiver just not on the same page there.
After they couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. These corners backing off a bit. On second down, looking to throw. Here he goes breaking the pocket. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. I know you want to go to this guy because he's made so many plays for you, but when he's doubled, surely somebody else has a much easier play to make.
And it might not be the stud that he is, right? Like, I might not find another guy that's a ball.
Grabs it inside the 10. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Georgia Southern.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. That's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And they finish things off with a 44-yard touchdown. touchdown pass. He'll bring it out. It's Branch. Gets it across the 30 to the 31. Nice pickup on the return there. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
And the running back didn't get much there. Nice job by the defense. You can tell they're focused in on this running back, on this run game, being physical, getting knockbacks, and limiting his carries.
A 3rd down try for the offense. Dropping back, it's Jordan. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Fires and picked off. Looking for more room. He goes out of bounds.
Feel like gonna have to put in his abilities on, bro. That's what we have with. Maybe after this, I don't know.
Alabama about to kick off to get things started. He'll bring it out. It's Cooper. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. Running backs on either side of the quarterback. To the air on first down. Quickly complete. Open space at the 25. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Makes the catch. It's Durham.
This is what we're doing, bro.
Pick up a little bit short of the first down.
This is what we're doing, bro.
Good offenses are able to attack short. You've got to be able to attack the whole field and then you take shots down the field. This will loosen up some shots for later in the game.
Set up for 2nd and short after that completion. Running to the left. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
Man, that D-tackle is a freak athlete. Did you see him come out of his stance and beat the offensive lineman, getting to the running back? Cat-like quickness.
They'll run play action. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a 1st down.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered.
What the fuck is you? What are you tripping over? What are you tripping over?
Outside picks up the 1st.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
Back to pass, it's Penix. Unloads to the wideout.
What?
Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. Got open on the post and then had no regard for his body in making that catch.
Exactly right. You know you're going to get hit a lot of times coming over the middle of the field, but he runs that post, lays out, makes the play for his quarterback. That's a tough hombre.
It's gone. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. Pressure coming. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
The closer you get to the end zone, the more aggressive I'm going to become. I'm going to take away the quick, easy stuff, and I'm going to blitz and bring pressure and put him on the quarterback and get him on the ground like you did right there.
On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. Pocket starts to collapse. Gets away. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack.
Great timing by the defense there. Obviously, the offense has the ball in the red zone, and you're trying to create a negative play to back them up. They do that with the sack, and if they're now going to try a field goal, it's going to be a little more work for the kicker.
This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it on 4th down. Looking for a man. It's Penix. Dances away to buy time.
Come on, bro.
And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Hilltopper.
I mean, what a great way to start this game. Getting the football in the end zone, getting it to your big play wide receiver.
Always,
job
bro.
by this offense.
Yeah, David, it just seems like this offense came out with a sense of urgency, right? They're playing with great energy, and it seemed like everything they dialed up on that drive worked perfectly. Really nice rhythm, really nice flow, and they cap it off with a touchdown pass.
It's fucking exploit, bro. Nigga know that shit.
Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Offense set on 1st down. The hand to the running back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
And it's a great play by the defensive end. The most athletic players on the field play defensive end. Yes, you heard me, Jess, Reese. Exactly what I said. Great get off. Great job getting in the backfield, making the play.
Fast motion from the offense. The give to the back. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22.
I know that wasn't a big, huge play, and everybody's not excited, the fans aren't going crazy, but those are the plays that in the fourth quarter matter a lot. Again, making you tackle my back, making you feel the physicality of the football game throughout, so you get tired and get worn down in the fourth quarter.
Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it's a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are, sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion, move the sticks.
Alabama comes to the line with 1st and 10. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. Good pick up there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Alabama quickly back to the line. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver.
Hey, why?
Behind the line of scrimmage, they'll lose yards on that one.
Why?
And that's just an example of the defense having a better
Why?
play call than you have on offense. I
It's
like
not
the
a better play
creativity
call. Niggas
offensively,
just fucking
but how
stupid.
about the defense having their cornerback in position to make the play?
Niggas fucking
It'll
stupid.
be incomplete. This is some
Niggas just
physical
fucking
pass
stupid, bro.
defense.
My
Not
job is to
physical.
make sure
Niggas
that
just
ball
stupid.
comes loose, and I gotta go through
Just don't
that.
understand why they so
Use my
stupid,
shoulder
bro.
pad, drive my feet, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand
Niggas
gets
so stupid, bro. What
And
is
he
that?
intercepts it. Taking it the other way. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
How do you not
Like,
get
what is
excited
that,
and
bruh?
out of your seat when you see the big boys making the little boys play? Listen, I know you DBs can do all that running around stuff and catch the football. I can too. I just do it in a sexier, bigger body. Yes, please.
They'll throw it on 1st down. Takes a hit as he fires.
Come
Hit
on with
hard
the
as
dumb
he
shit,
released
bro.
the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell.
To the air, it's Penix. Quickly to the tight end. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Fires to the tight end. That's about
I
as
feel
close
like
as
a
you
bitch.
can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down.
I like this tight end. He does a really nice job on his route running. He's been beating man coverage. He can find the soft spots and zones. You got to get him involved.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Quarterback moving. Oh, he's going backwards, in trouble, and down he goes. A tremendous loss. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. I'm not positive, but that 1st down marker might be in the next county. Defense backing up, trying to keep everything in front. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Trying to get to him. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on 3rd down. 4th down coming up.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
They're just treating the entire stadium as if it's 4-down territory. Odd decision here to go for it 4th, and very, very long. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. The completion well past
This
the
game,
sticks.
bro.
And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally
This
makes
fucking
a
game,
stop.
bro. So
Time
shit don't
dwindling
matter, bro.
away
Certain
as they
shit
try
don't
to
matter,
put
bro.
points on
With
the
this
board
game,
right
bro.
before the half. Running the red zone, it's Cooper. A solid pickup there.
Certain
before
shit
the
just don't
defense is
matter
able
with
to
this
make the
game, bro.
stop.
Dumbass nigga. Cheesy ass nigga.
The Hilltoppers will kick it away to crank up the second half. Returner will field it and try to get some field position. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. Here comes that Alabama offense. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in
Look
the
at that
second
block
half,
shit.
to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Good, solid, determined run there.
Look at
They'll
that
mark
block
him down at
shit.
the 27.
All right, so not a home run play for the offense, but I do like the creativity, and I like how they're going to stress this defense and do it in less conventional ways.
They'll try to move the chains on third and short from the 27. Snap it to the back. They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves the chains for the first down. Alabama pushing the tempo. They'll go with a direct snap. Past the 45. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. He'll take it himself. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
You know, this offensive line, they just got to hold their blocks a little bit longer. This offense likes to run their quarterback on design plays. And if you can just give them a little crease, he can take it the distance, but they couldn't get it done there.
Direct snap. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. Inside a minute to go here in the third. Snap it to the back. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. On 1st and goal, let's see if Alabama can get it in the end zone. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And they're able to get him down. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Touch pass on the run. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And they made it to the house when they found that 6 points waiting on them. And the extra point was made without incident, and we're tied up here in the third. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. Coming out with it, it's Cooper. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. And for this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going, and something can start to build.
Linebackers trying to create some confusion.
That's the end of the first quarter. And after 3, the game is tied.
They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. Looking for a crease, it's Cooper. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
This nigga play like a bitch.
They've got it at the 37. It's first and 10. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The clock stops. 2 minutes left to play in this one. Second down coming up. Looking downfield, it's Penix. Quick strike complete. He's run out of bounds, but not before.
You're a bitch with that weak-ass play, bro.
Moving the sticks for a first down.
I want to get my running backs the ball in space as much as possible, and sometimes it doesn't work in the running game. But I can throw it to him. I can try to create some space out wide, dump him the football, let him make some catches, and see if I can't get some big plays out of him.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. Oh, he drops it. That is a catch he makes 99 times out of 100, but it'll be 3rd down.
Man, this late in the game, it's go time. I got to have a score. I'm not worried about downs. I'm going through my 2-minute script. We know what's coming. We practiced this all week. It's 2nd down, incomplete pass, go to 3rd down. If we need to go for it on 4th down, this offense just has to keep that high energy.
Come on.
Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. And the Hilltoppers will have it 1st and 10. Fires to the big fella. Finds a crease at the 20. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. Going to the run, it's Cooper. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You play like a bitch, bro.
Trying to make sure everyone has the same call. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Right back to the well. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
All right, no secrets with this offense. We're going to keep running the football. Let that clock tick. Keep 2 hands on the football. And then where does my kicker like to kick it the most? You see some people like it from the right hash or the left hash. Some people like it in the middle. Run the clock, get my kicker in the position he wants to be in, try to kick the field goal with the least amount of time as possible.
And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And the defense tried to cheat a little space and get in that neutral zone, but it's still 1st and goal. They'll give it to the back. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. And it all comes down to this. Make or miss, win or lose.
Run, boy. Didn't work out, huh? That's crazy.
Oh my God.
And it is good. Splits the uprights on the chip shot. To be honest, both of these offenses played as if they were waist deep in mud. Plenty of struggles,
Man,
and they come up just
that was
short in
it,
this one.
bro.
Definitely a defensive struggle here. So the good news for
No
this
defensive
team is,
struggle,
like
bro.
what you
Play
saw
like a
on that
bitch,
side,
bro. I
the
barely
football
had the
guys making
ball.
plays, but the offense has got to be able to pick it up. You've got to be able to find
I only
ways
had
to
one
generate
fucking
explosive
possession, bro.
plays and generate points. They couldn't do it.
And it's very frustrating for
I've only had one possession, bro. Nigga play like a bitch.
Come through. They did their job. Offense next time just has to do a lot better.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I
Only
would
had
state
one
this
possession,
has
bro.
been another
Nigga only had
presentation
one
of EA Sports
possession the
College
entire game. That's crazy. That's crazy. Bro play like a bitch. Bro play like a straight bitch. Bro play like a straight bitch. And like a straight bitch. Straight bitch. A straight fucking bitch. Like a straight bitch, bro. Too easy, too easy. Bro, shut the fuck up. Shut up, party, bro. Shut over, party, bro. Nigga better join, bro. Fucking all that shit. You don't want to join talking that shit. He gonna fucking ban me from fucking PlayStation Store. Fuck around with these pussy ass niggas, bro. Fuck around with these hoe ass niggas, bro. Fuck around with these bitch ass niggas, bro. What that nigga name is? Rob Jr. Play like a bitch. You play like a bitch, boy. You play like a bitch, boy. You gonna spam some stupid shit like that. Nigga play like a bitch. Play like a bitch, boy. Can't even go off on these hoe ass bitch ass niggas, huh? Cause you a bitch. Nigga such a bitch. He already know he a bitch. He got it to where niggas can't even message him. Cause they know they gonna call him a bitch. Nigga's a bitch. Straight the fuck up. You a bitch. Ain't no other word. Ain't no other word. You a bitch. Nigga flats all game, bro. Flats to the running back all game, bro. You a bitch. You a pussy, bro. Flats to the running back all game, bro. You a pussy. You a fucking pussy.
Alabama about to kick off to get this game underway. He'll bring it out. It's Jones. It's
Trying to
great
take that boy
think
head
you're
off.
gonna score every time you return it, but man, what a bad decision. He's down at the 6. Ball changes hands, and the offense finds themselves back up inside their own 10.
He go.
The give to the left side. dances away from the D.
Why not give me the
And
nigga
he
that's
runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
one of them days, bro? This shit gotta switch up by the days or something, bro. As far as like stupidity.
I'm gonna continue to find ways to feature him and just, you know what? Let his talent do the rest.
They'll go to the ground. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chain.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
It's first down from their own 23-yard line. Back to throw. It's Tebow. Quickly complete. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
Big play in the passing game there, and I like the receiver gearing down in the zone. Did a nice job finding the soft spot on defense between the defenders, giving the quarterback an easy target to throw to complete that throw.
The Broncos have it with a 1st and 10. Gonna run it. It's Jordan. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up.
Abilities just got this game fucked, bro. As far as like, you can't. It's hard to balance a game with the abilities, bro. It's hard to do, bro.
Defense not showing press coverage. What a good run.
Bro, don't
there.
fumble,
He
bro.
has enough for the
But I
first
be
down.
fumbling on conservative, bro.
Don't always have to run the sexy plays, right? It doesn't have to always be up-tempo and fast and spread and doing all this stuff. Sometimes you just lower your shoulder. Sometimes you just run powerfully. You get the first down, and that's all that matters.
Flushed out of the pocket. And not much going on downfield. He'll just get rid of it and live to play another down.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another down.
The incompletion brings us to 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Pressure got to the QB that time. He was trying to find his check down out of the backfield, but the hit forced the incompletion.
They were really starting to put a drive together, but after a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. Getting some heat. With the catch, it's Concepcion. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. He just didn't have a chance to get loose and make his way to that first down marker.
I think fans get upset sometimes. Like, run your route past the sticks so we get the first down. But nice job by the defense understanding where the sticks were and forcing the 4th down.
Throws to the tight end. Makes the grab, and
What
he's
is
got the
shit
first.
coming, bro?
I love the aggressive nature offensively there. It's 4th down, and you're going to try and go for it. And you have so much confidence in your quarterback to be able to make that play, come up with a good throw, keep the drive
Why is the
alive.
crossing route so fucking
Inside
strong,
the
bro?
25, they'll snap it from the 24, 1st down. They want to just keep throwing it. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And that defender was just smothering the quarterback on that screen attempt. You know, the QB's taught to hold on to it to the last possible second. He had no shot trying to negotiate that defender.
And the offense about to dial up its 10th play of this drive. Looking to throw, it's Tebow. Pulls it in. Really good pickup
Made me
on
dive.
2nd down there. Leaves it
Literally
with
just
3rd
made
and
me
2.
dive. I'm trying to go for the
Running backs
strip.
are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
The 11th play of this opening drive, they face a 3rd and short. Quarterback on the keeper. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
Yeah, nice job by this defense stringing it out towards the sideline. And when I do that,
Don't take all day to kick that
body's
bitch, bro.
got to rally to the football. We got to run to the football really, really hard from inside out. Nice job by the defense getting to the quarterback, making the play.
So after
I'm
putting
just like,
three on
God
the board,
damn,
the
bro.
team is out there ready to boot it away.
Is this what it's like to play against me, bro?
And he takes this from inside.
You're not blocking nothing, dog.
Good job by the coverage unit.
I understand you play defense, bro, but god damn, bro. I understand you play defense, but damn, bro.
A first down for the offense. They'll try the run. Pulls his way forward. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21.
It's really frustrating when you get a guy in his spot. He's in the hole. He's there to do his job. You can't get the guy on the ground. That's your job. Get him on the ground. You know, especially a guy that's not a huge back. You got to make that tackle. You can't make it easy on the offense when now they got a manageable situation.
This shit's so crazy, bro.
For the first down, and that's how things will come to a close here in the first quarter. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. First down to start the drive after the break. Wide receiver shows motion.
Oh, yeah, there.
Quick pass on the jet motion.
Good
Across
luck.
the 45. Oh, look out! The 20. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Alabama! Quick strike touchdown comes out and jump-starts the offense.
And, man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football.
Let's not do that
They
again.
gotta get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack. Get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
You open a drive like that, and the entire playbook opens up on. And they got him. They'll get him down from the sack. One of the mantras of the Crimson Tide is they want to make your rear end quit. And that defensive line can certainly do that.
Big, physical. You've seen all these guys up front. They're strong at the point of attack, and they make you earn everything you get. And the athleticism when they get you in passing situations and they know you're going to pass, they're going to come after your quarterback.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Tebow. Unloads it left. Hauls it in. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on 3rd down. And more times than not, he is going to deliver.
Pick up on Tennessee.
So
You're
good.
killing me
So
with the crossing
efficient,
routes.
such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game. So you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him. He'll make those complete.
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this.
Come on, bro. You out there with ball hog, bro.
Get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
This is a 3rd and long. Corners are going to bail. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He's got it. And sure, tackling there to keep
Insane.
to the first down marker.
Well, the tight end shows off his speed. You see his ability there to separate from the defender trying to cover him on that drag route.
Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. They've already converted a 4th down in this game. They'll try to make it 2 for 2. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes the grab well past the stick.
What
Finally,
the
pulled down
fuck
with
is that?
number 4,
What the
moving
fuck is that?
chains for a 1st down.
What the fuck is that, bro?
Huge play early in this game.
What the
We came
fuck
into
is
this
that,
thing
bro?
wondering just how aggressive this offense wanted to be, and there you go. First half, 4th and long. We're not bringing the punter out on the field. We've got a guy that we think can read the defense and
The
deliver a
fuck
strike.
is
We've got
that,
playmakers
bro?
stretching the field vertically. They show you how dangerous they can be on that last 4th down there.
This game is so fucking trash,
Operating in
bro.
the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking for room. It's Jordan.
This game's so
He'll be
fucking
brought
trash,
down
bro.
at
I
the
swear to
5-yard
God.
line, and this
I swear
defense
to
is on
God,
its
this
heels.
game's so fucking
It's hard to
trash.
stop great runners. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently.
This
You got a big
game,
offensive
man.
line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later. But you got to tackle this guy over and over again, who has this ability to make people
This
miss
game
and
here,
make big
bro,
plays.
so dog shit,
He's
bro.
dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
You see all this movement in football now, all the stemming, the defensive line, they're sliding right before the snap, creating confusion for the offensive line. Then they're moving back and stunting. Really good job by the defense. Continue to move, continue to stunt, continue to get in the backfield and make this life hard on this running back.
You simply don't see that very often. A quarterback of this guy's caliber missing a guy wide open in the end zone. He makes those throws in his sleep.
Defense looks as if it's coming. They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Good shoot.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And here comes the field goal unit
here's
for
the
the
dog
2nd
shit,
time
bro.
tonight. Splits the uprights. It's good.
You're not even supposed to have that.
So they get the late field goal right before the half. And
Give me the
not
run
much
back, bro.
time after this kickoff for an answer. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Oh, look out, there he goes. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Back to pass, it's Jordan. He tries to take the
Pick,
top
bro.
off.
Fucking
And it's on the way
underthrowing shit,
out.
bro.
It's picked off. Takes it the other way. And he's
Man.
dragged down after the interception, and that's how we'll close out the 1st half.
That's my fault, bro. That's my fault. Lock in, bro. Lock it in. Lock it in. Lock it in. Lock it in. Lock it in.
And the Broncos will kick it off to start the 2nd half.
Lock it in. Like a bitch, bro. What's up with these bitch ass niggas tonight, man?
Here he comes with the return. Makes a move. Dynamic on
So,
kick
dude, fuck
returns,
it.
and that one puts his offense in business. Opening play of the drive from the 39. Motion from the offense.
He is in the neutral zone, bro.
Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. He's off to the races. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. Alabama quickly back to the line.
And these touch passes.
Come on, bro. We
so
got
hard
numbers.
because
Well, we
there's
gone,
always
dog.
action off of it,
We're
right?
fucking
If I
outta here.
fake this pass and I can run it up
Good
the
block.
gut, or I can throw it and then just spread me out and make me.
All kinds of running room. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Bama!
This offense is so explosive, they can change the scoreboard in a flash. You just saw that on that drive.
And the extra point is good. About to kick it away after scoring a touchdown. And they desperately wanted to attempt to
We're about to
return,
die
but
this bitch.
decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback.
That worked out.
Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in
Fucking
games,
there,
you're
I was
just
right
trying to
there.
find
Damn, I
your
was right
rhythm.
there.
Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. Be interesting to see what happens here on the second drive.
Yeah,
Fuck, I was right there.
For the defense now, you understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
From the gun, they'll try the middle. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37.
Well, it's not a home run, but it's just enough by the running back to move the chains.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the wide.
What the fuck was
Open
that?
downfield. Tackle
What?
after picking up the first down.
What?
That wide receiver
What?
is dangerous when you're playing.
What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that? EA. Man, what the fuck was that?
It's really hard. because
What
you're
the
not
fuck
chasing
was
him. You can't
that?
really get hands on him. You got to make sure you send more guys his direction. Maybe slide.
What
those
the
linebackers
fuck was that,
toward
bro?
Wide receiver, so you got a little more help on the outside.
Wants to throw. It's Tebow. Using his legs to buy
God
some
dang,
time.
thank you.
Oh, picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. He's at the 20.
Cause boy,
And he
no.
will roll into the end zone.
Boy, no.
Touchdown tie.
What an incredible individual effort by that big fella there. And Dave, you know, it's funny.
Boy, no. How is this man, how is the defensive end have more hops than a motherfucker?
Exhibit A. Look at the big fella. Not only does he make the catch, okay, so I can be.
How does the defensive end have more hops than a motherfucking free safeties than a motherfucking cornerback? Come on, bro.
Exhibit A.
This game makes no sense at all, dog. This game makes no fucking sense at fucking all, dog.
Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. That last pick six after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a
This
game.
game makes
The
no
defense is
sense
still
at
so
all,
it's
bro.
Such a big play. I mean, they gave up some yards, but did what they're
It
supposed
makes
to
no
do now.
fucking
Just
sense
this
at
offense has
all,
to
bro.
put the drive together.
How?
Yeah, they have to recapture some momentum here. What they can't do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Jordan. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. And they move the chains with a nice little old-school pitch and catch with the quarterback and fullback.
Little throwback to the fullback. I love this play. Everyone on defense is expecting this guy to block. He's able to sneak his way out and become a viable target for the QB.
Shoots it to the left. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
And listen, as a quarterback, you're trying to find the matchup, trying to find who's open. I don't know if anybody was open, but that was not a greatly thrown football. I don't know if it was miscommunication, but the ball thrown out of bounds and just on to the next down.
The incompletion leads to 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, it's Tebow. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Yeah, and you don't see very many quarterback hits on screens. You know, the offense wants to bluff real quick and make it look like pass, and then the quarterback's supposed to pop up, look like pass, and quickly get rid of it. You could tell timing all wrong. It was all jacked up, and that play went absolutely nowhere.
Got a man, it's Jordan. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Ever since they invented the forward pass, the tight ends have been running the drag and getting the first down.
I think it's because the tight ends is so much versatility. You know, they can block and stay in the formation, or they can move.
Oh, it's a fumble.
Thank
Oh,
you.
looks as if the defense got it.
You've got to have better ball security on offense. The football possession, that is priceless. Losing possession, turning the ball over, that kills you in games.
Ray
that
Lewis.
loses games. That is a
I'm like fucking Ray Lewis.
bad play at a bad time.
Wide out in motion. On the move.
Of course.
A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. effective first down play at 2nd and 6. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. From the gun, they'll try to impose their
Trying
will.
to cut back. They got me
Defense makes
fucking.
the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the 3rd quarter.
La 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 la.
Trying to pick up a first down.
21, Western Michigan, 6.
Fast motion from the offense. Touch pass on the jet sweep. To the 10. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. For jet sweep pass. Touchdown, Crimson Tide!
Fuck it, man. Fuck these niggas, man. Cheese these niggas to death. Cheese these niggas to death, man. They cheesing me to death. Cheese these niggas to death, B. Niggas to death, B. LTD a champion, bro. A champion, bro. Just give me a champion, bro. That shit is fucking trash, bro. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's about to get sweaty in this bitch.
BYU ready to put a foot to it and get this game going. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the running back from the
Should have
shotgun.
kept running left.
Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
I like feeding my guy. I like getting my running back touches, feeding the ball so he can break some of those big runs. But I'm also okay with these little ones. Set the tone, stay balanced.
Hand off from the shotgun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, they're just trying to run the ball, but that time there was absolutely nowhere for the running back to go, and as a result, that's a tackle for loss.
Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. He'll let one go down the right side.
Love the effort on defense that time. That looked like that was going to be a completion downfield, but the physicality of the defender jarred the ball loose.
They are backing up their pregame words. Their first drive of the game, 4th down in their own end, and they're going for it. Oh, what a grab by the defense.
Intercepted by BYU. And they'll take over 1st and 10.
Couldn't order better field position for this offense. He wants to start this drive with a pass.
Put that ball on his neck.
If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. BYU right back to the line. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Throws for the tight end. Makes a connection. And fire the completion there in the red zone and set up at the 13. The Cougars have pushed it inside the 20. To throw, it's Mahomes. Coming after him. Took a shot as he threw. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Gets it out fast. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
Nice completion, nice short gain. Now it sets up 3rd down. And wait a minute, 3rd down now becomes, we're going to go for it on 4th down anyway, so it really doesn't matter that much. Great job getting a little chunk. Now we get to go have some fun.
A quick completion to the left, looking for the 1st down. They didn't quite get that route run deep enough to pick up the 1st down. Now they've got a 4th and short.
And I think everybody at home tends to yell at their television set. Why aren't you getting past the 1st down marker? Why did you run your route short? Defense did a good job knowing where that was, but now 4th down, offense has to make a decision.
On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. And after the interception and the turnover, this defense has set its offense up for business. 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. Give to the running back. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Tough call to make here. 3rd and 10 from inside your own 5. You just can't afford a mistake. Looking to pass. It's Jordan. And the ball is picked off. And he's brought down after the pick, but not before putting his offense in business.
I think everybody thinks when you say middle of the field safety, that's an easy responsibility. There's a lot of field in the middle, okay? I got to cover a lot of space. He does an unbelievable job covering space, breaking on the football, seeing the route, and going and getting the interception. Nice play by that safety.
Knocked down after a gain of 1. They'll mark it at the 6. Second and goal coming up. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep.
Oh, they just got me standing there, bro. I hate that shit, bro.
And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set
Fucking
up
just
with
got
that
me
field
standing there,
position,
bro.
you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
About to kick
Fucking
it
got
off
me
after
standing there,
punching
bro. I
it in
be
for a
hating that
touchdown.
shit.
This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
He's got it again. At the 40, there he goes. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
That's the end of the first quarter. BYU 7, Alabama 0.
Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. They'll go with a direct snap. Got the first down and still on his feet. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. This Alabama offense is clicking. They're set up with another first down. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down.
And here we go. If you're an offense, you've got to get that ground game going so you can have some balance, and then you give it to your quarterback, Palmer, and let him make some plays down the field later on.
Yeah, exactly. And coming into this game, this offense knew they were going to have to some way, somehow, at least establish a semblance of a running game for exactly what you just said. You got to be able to use play-action pass later in this game to get some explosive plays down the field, and it's a play like that we just saw, which can help them get that going.
They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Trying to make magic with his feet. Kept it and he's past the marker. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9.
What an individual effort there by the quarterback on the RPO, because everybody was covered. He just takes off and he shows you his ability out in the open field. He's like a running back. He's got great vision.
What the?
He's got the
Come on,
speed.
bro.
He looks so natural.
What is
He's in the
Elijah,
second
bro?
level carrying the rock. Huge gain on offense by the Q. I love it.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on third here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone. I only got a yard to go.
And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Alabama!
And I love that This offense stuck to the run game, didn't panic, they got down, but they answered the bell right before the half, and they got this thing right where they want it now. They can tie this football game and hopefully go into the half with a lot of momentum.
After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. Fielded in the end zone, it's Jackson. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. On the ground, it's Jordan. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw.
Shit.
Unloads to the right. Got his man. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him.
I committed to that flag so hard.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. They'll throw it on first down. Great protection, and down the middle it goes. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. After coming up with back-to-back explosive plays, here they are, 1st and goal. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, BYU!
Nobody give a damn, bro. You spent that much money
Lining up
this
to
late in the
tack
game.
one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. Fielded in the end zone, it's Branch. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes that Alabama offense. So late in the half, this is really
Come on. We got numbers. We got numbers.
the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here. We're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
To the air, it's Jordan. Makes the grab. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Hit as he throws. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
On 2nd down, looking again to throw. Going for it all. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted.
That's the end of the first half. With the score, BYU 14.
They want to get the ball back right now, lining up for an onside kick to start the second half. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch.
Well, they're trying to pounce on their opponent with the lead in the second half, trying to steal a possession, but give the return team credit. They may not have been set up perfectly for that onside kick, but they're Johnny on the spot, and now their offense is licking their chops, hoping to go down and score.
We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. corner's going to give them room. Throws to the wideout. He makes the catch.
I love this by the offensive coordinator because as the game goes along, you see how are they going to line up when we line up in this? What coverage do they like to play? And then you can take advantage. You say, all right, the corner route is open. I'm going to hit it.
They make the stop, but you can't give up 4 yards a chunk on the ground down in this area of the field. It's at the 18. They'll run it. It's Jordan.
Who did they give me, bro?
How about that determined run inside the red zone? He's got 6. It's down at the 12. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. The Cougars get enough to move the chains.
I don't need it to be pretty. I just need my inches. 3rd down and inches. Nice job by getting the 1st down. Always fall forward, play physical. Don't get east and west. Stay north and south. Nice job by the running back.
Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. BYU lines up quickly. To the ground with the back. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. The offense failed to convert on 4th down earlier, but that didn't change their thinking here. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. On 4th down, looking to pass.
Come on, bro.
He makes a catch in the end zone. Touchdown, BYU. Let's see if they can roll snake eyes in a good way and get the deuce. Back to throw, it's Mahomes. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Branch. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field to score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I'd have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
Looking to go up top on 1st down. Feeling some heat.
Hey, I ain't let him do nothing, bro. Ain't let him do nothing, bro. Ain't let him do nothing. No jumping, no animation, bro. This shit be broken as fuck, bro. And this is why this game is dog shit. Shit so broke, bro. And that's why this game is dog shit. Shit don't let you do nothing, bro. Wouldn't let me do nothing, bruh. This game's so dog shit, bro. EA, y'all are fucking pathetic, bro. Y'all done ran one franchise into the fucking ground. i.e. Medal of Honor. Y'all just fucking pathetic, bro. Y'all just some cash junkies in that fucking studio. A bunch of nerds that don't know shit about fucking football, bro.
Here comes the offense on 1st down. These corners backing off a bit. Running back searching for a hole. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
And a great job on the offensive line. If you're going to run the ball right up the middle, you better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackle's doing a good job.
Bunch of fucking bums that don't know shit about fucking football.
Back and get into space and make the big game.
To the air, it's Jordan. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. It's a big stride inside the 10. Touchdown, UTEP. A great catch and run.
Play over the top, bro. They just literally just ran past that nigga, dog. Over the top don't mean shit, bro. Come on, bro. Like an
good, and it's 7-0. They wasted no time on that drive. Got it on their 25, and 2 plays later, they're in the end zone. Lining up,
fucking pathetic.
After that touchdown drive.
Shit don't fucking work on the game, bro.
He'll bring it out. It's Brad.
Why is he not blocking?
Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end
Hitting
zone.
turbo should not. Hitting turbo should not change the blocking dynamics, bro. That should not be the case, bro. That should not be the case, bro. Hitting turbo should not change the fucking blocking dynamics.
Across the 25, he's got room. Running toward the tape. At the 30.
Hitting turbo should not change the blocking dynamics.
Touchdown, Bama! There's a reason they call this dude a big playmaker. Moments just like that one.
Big time playmaker. Can make plays all over the field from all different spots. That's why you got to find ways to give him touches as much as possible because he'll make it happen.
All tied up and just about set to kick it away. Fair catch called for and made. UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. DBs will try to keep everything in front. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the right. And the pass is intercepted. Got room on the return. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Not all DBs make the play at the end, right? They can bat the ball down. They can be in position. They don't really secure the football. Great job by the DB securing the football and forcing the turnover.
Looking for space. It's Gordon. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Shit don't register on this game, bro. That's the problem.
They'll leave it with him. At the 20, he's got space.
That's the fucking problem, bro. Shit don't register on this game, bro.
He got loose, it was all over. They'll try to
Shit don't register on this game, bro.
Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
UTEP has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play, big mistake, man. Now, let's get this offense in a little bit of a rhythm. Maybe before you open it up again.
Why can't you that be going 1,000 miles an hour,
though? To me like the guy maybe that just needs to kind of get into the flow of the game. So maybe you get the running game.
What came in that bitch going 1,000 miles an hour?
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Scanning the field, it's Jordan. Buys a little time. Turns it loose. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. It is a valuable tool to have a quarterback that can extend a play like that. But sometimes you're smart to be check down Charlie and just take something easy and not invite disaster.
Because when you roll out, you're cutting the field in half, right? The defense starts to run from one side to where you're rolling out to. The field kind of shrinks and it kind of becomes a little bit of backyard ball. And you can tell he forced that one in there. Didn't get the interception, thank goodness, but it wasn't a great decision.
Smashes through. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down.
All right, well, look, I know the defense was feeling real good about their run D coming into this one and how they've been playing up to this point, but finally, David, the offense breaks through and they finally generate something positive on the ground.
And I can't tell you how easy it is. When you're going to throw the ball consistently, and I know it, I'm going to pin my ears back, and I'm going to get to the quarterback. It makes life really easy on the defensive line. But when you can have balance, now the defense doesn't know what's coming. They need more of this if they're going to be successful on offense.
And that really is a great play by the wide receiver for three reasons. One, he knows where the first down marker is, so he gets his steps. Two, he's able to stay in bounds before securing the catch. And three, makes the grab. Just an awesome job.
Steps away to find some room. Had to throw it before he wanted. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
I'm impressed with this defense, man, because that QB is lightning fast. You see how fast that defender was able to get to him and force the incompletion? Wow.
Wide receiver shows motion. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. He's got his man. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Expect some pressure coming from the blitz.
Thank you.
Oh, they really could have used
Jesus
that
Christ, thank you.
Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
3rd and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
On 4th down, going to the air. Buys a little extra time. Into the end zone.
Put this nigga on his ass. Oh, we gone. Fuck it. Might not even get the stuff.
He's at the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Yeah, 15 games. I think 9 puts us in a new division, right? Chill. Still got some more drink.